Box fans, it's Ken at SBM Boxing. For course, subscribe, follow us on Instagram at SBMBoxing.com. Let's speak boxing. Great weekend of fights. Shout out to Leo Santa Cruz, 4-division champion now. Excellent, hell of a fighter. I definitely enjoy watching him. I'll create a video about that, giving him a shout out and giving a breakdown on that fight. But Luis Ortiz versus Deontay the Bronx Bomber. Great fight. I enjoyed it. But as predicted, coming into this fight, we knew that both fighters are going to have a different style from their first fight. Come in a little bit better, a little bit more knowledgeable, coming in with a game plan, and just learning from their first fight. And that's what tends to happen. A lot of people change their stance, change their approach. But Wilder came in and he came in confident, and I like the approach that he was taking, even though he was down on the scorecards. Ortiz came in lighter. He came in more lean. He was light on his feet. And I had him up on the scorecard, just like a lot of other people out there. I think Ortiz was definitely outboxing him, outclassing him, just outworking him. But the thing about it, you can tell Wilder was just sitting back, utilizing the jab, keeping his distance, keeping his range, just tapping him. And coming into the, I would say, 5th, 6th round, he started letting that right go. You know what I'm saying? So he was very patient, composed. There wasn't, throughout the fight, I didn't see Wilder get hurt whatsoever, even though I had Ortiz out-punching him, out-pointing him on the scorecards. You know what I'm saying? So it could have been a situation where 2 or 3 more rounds, but I'm glad Wilder just turned it up. You know what I'm saying? And he came out victorious, landing that big overhand right. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people were sitting there saying, in comparison to the Canelo fight, which I'm not going to speak about that, but, I thought there was something there with the Kovale, but a lot of people were sitting there saying that this was a fixed fight. But by all means, that type of knockout, that's not a fixed fight, man. You know what I'm saying? I seen Ortiz pressing, I seen Ortiz boxing, I seen Ortiz, being the aggressor and just giving it what he had. You know what I'm saying? He's a hell of a fighter. Nothing to take away Ortiz. Ortiz is, in my eyes, he's one of the top 3 heavyweights in the division. He's the boogeyman for a reason. Not many, Anthony Joshua didn't want to fight him. Nobody wants to fight this guy. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, like Wilder said, hopefully people will step up and give him a chance. Even though he's 40 years old, he's still a threat. The guy can box. He has power. He has endurance. He just got caught. You know what I'm saying? It would be an excellent fight for even Dillian White. You know what I'm saying? It would be an excellent fight for Andy Ruiz. It would be an excellent fight for Anthony Joshua, which I'll create a video on those fights as well. But, what's next for Wilder? Wilder, he has a full deck of cards just sitting there. You know what I'm saying? I think even though on paper, I would say Andy Ruiz versus Joshua, that's the fight to have, the winner of that fight. But I would say the fans know, you know what I'm saying, besides the Rocky Balboa story that Ruiz has, I think Wilder deserves the opportunity. I think Wilder deserves to fight the winner of that fight. You know what I'm saying? I think it'll be great for boxing. But I'll have to create a prediction, a video on the Ruiz versus Joshua fight. I think Ruiz looks good. He looks strong. But not many people has heard anything from Joshua. You know what I'm saying? I think Joshua just got caught that first fight, and a lot of times in equilibrium, once you get caught like that, it's kind of hard to bounce back from it. It doesn't mean that Ruiz is a better fighter. He just got caught, you know what I'm saying? He was just a better man that night. But don't act like Andy Ruiz didn't get dropped. He got dropped as well, But like I said, my last video a long time ago, and, when I was speaking about it, just Anthony Joshua was just in over his head. He wasn't just mentally there, physically there. I think he took this fight a little bit light, But now his confidence was through the roof, but you can tell in the ring he just wasn't there. He didn't feel comfortable, and there's a lot of variables that were taken under consideration. I'm not making excuses or anything like that, but now that Anthony Joshua got dropped, it's just going to be in the back of his mind, and his confidence is definitely going to be down, but he's going to be ready. He's going to be prepared. Both fighters actually coming in lighter.